Teach me how to survive in prison the way you did.
Wait, what?
I could pay you.
See you tomorrow, convict.
Why would he hire you?
Because he thinks I went to prison.
You're not exactly a thug, Darnell.
Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart team up in the comedy Get Hard. Ferrell's character is headed to prison, and he hires Hart to get him ready to go there. I do like Will Ferrell.
You know,
He's
these
good.
are two really
He's
funny guys, right? Kevin Hart is really funny. Will Ferrell is really funny, which makes it even more surprising that the movie is really not. You know, these guys. Well, let's just get it out of the way. This is a comedy, and it's supposed to be funny. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that we can talk about. I will start off with saying those guys do have their moments to shine. Like if you like Will Ferrell's sense of humor, he does have kind of those non sequitur, you know, funny lines that he specializes in here that are funny. Kevin Hart has his kind of rambunctious comedy that he does.
Right.
That's in here every once in a while. That's really funny. But together, I wonder if maybe like two really funny people like cancel each other out in some ways because the movie just doesn't seem to be funny.
Are they competing for the spotlight?
No, you know what? I don't think that's it. The humor, I think, is short-circuited by the story. I think it's just bad material. I think you're dealing with a story that feels very predictable. A lot of these gags you've seen many times before and done better.
Right.
Also, it's really offensive, and not just kind of in the typical ways.
Right.
There's a lot of racial stuff in there that can make you uncomfortable. There's a lot of, you know, prison jokes, if I can say, that'll make you uncomfortable.
Right.
It just really takes it to as far a level as it can, and doesn't do anything new to make that funny. So it just comes off as being raunchy and offensive and just not funny.
Our producer described it as raunchy.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. And, you know, some movies can get away with that because they have the humor to back it up.
Right.
And the story is interesting enough to back it up. This movie, I just don't think gets away with it at all.
Yeah. So, best, worst, and final grade on this one since you don't like it that much.
Yeah, I said best thing is the funny men. And the worst thing is that it's an unfunny movie. So that kind of sums it up for me. I mean, really, it's much more likely to induce cringing than like side pain from laughing.
Right.
When you go see it. Overall, I said a D-.
Boo.
Yeah,
okay.
that's unfortunate.
Another movie, it's called Home. A little alien named O is on the run and decides to hide on Earth. He meets a girl named Tip who teaches him all about Earth and also teaches her about the universe. So
I hope when our alien...
It seems cute. It looks cute.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope when our alien overlords do eventually invade that they're this cute and cuddly. You know? That's my hope. That's like my one desire. If that's going to happen, let it be these guys. Yeah, this is a cute movie. DreamWorks does a good job with the periphery of this movie. When I say that, I mean like the technical details. The music is good. The voice casting is good. You've got like Steve Martin in there. Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory voices O. He does a great job. Rihanna voices Tip. She does a decent job. I was pleasantly surprised. I think Jennifer Lopez is in there as well. So all those details are good and proficient and just kind of good movie making. Unfortunately, there's not much underneath that. So like when you get to kind of the emotional depth of it or those kind of things.
You're always so good about the message. The message of the movie.
The themes in it are good. It's just that they're not brought home. And I think for me it comes down to that these characters are a little more annoying than they are likable. They just kind of they grate on you a little bit. Now the kids don't seem to notice. I'll tell you this, I was in a theater with the kids and they were having a hoot. They were laughing. There was a 7-year-old boy in the front of the theater and he just thought this was the funniest thing he's ever seen, right? And maybe that's DreamWorks' target demographic, right?
That's funny,
you know?
yeah. Well,
little
hey,
Zachary in the front row.
It's working for them,
Congratulations,
you know?
a billion-dollar, you know, movie company is targeting their movies right to you. So it works for the kids. I think adults, you know, just kind of be there and enjoy the little places you can. I will say it's gorgeous. It's beautifully animated, and that's, I think, one of the high points for it.
Yeah, even like the shots we're seeing here look pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us the best, worst, and final grade.
Yeah, I said best thing is that the animation. I said home decor. You know, it's just beautifully made and beautifully done. For worst thing, I said...
Or decor, whatever.
Sure,
either way.
Could be either way. Worst thing I said is shallow. It's like that attractive person at a party, and then once you meet them, it's like, oh, there's nothing going on under the surface. That's kind of this movie. Like, really
Your wife's
looks
gonna
good.
love that analogy.
Yeah, it looks really good. Well, my wife has both. See, she looks really good and has it going on under the surface. So that's how that works.
Funny.
Overall,
so
I
an
said
average.
C.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of an average movie.
So before you go, and they'll give me a wrap here in a second. So make it quick. But your blue shirt, it's still
the
going
poll's
on.
still up. Just a couple more days. So far, again, overwhelmingly, people say stay true to yourself. Be blue. If you want to wear blue every week, go for it.
Keep the blue. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll finish up maybe next week. We'll give the final tally, and then if Team New wins, then I'll switch it up for a week. If Team Blue does, maybe everybody can wear black and blue, just kind of in honor of staying true to yourself.
And that's at yourmoviefriend.com.
That's correct. You can check it out there.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Aaron Dicer.
Yep.
Your movie friend. When we come back, we'll check back in with Jeremy. He is finishing up the Easter Project. Stay with us.